you doing there, babe?
Checking out the sausage that you pre-made before we left the house. Camping tip. And getting it small enough for the breakfast burrito I'm about to make.
So you're going to mix in rotel, scrambled eggs, and then we'll have cheese and wrap it up in a burrito, in a tortilla?
Yep. You can use anything in the world you want, but that's just what I use because it's easy. You can have onions and peppers and all that. No, there's peppers in the rotel. And it's like a salsa too, so I just kind of go with rotel. And we have some bacon bits left over from potato soup, so I'm throwing those in there too.
Awesome.
So we don't have to carry them home.
Awesome. I'm going to give you a little look around. This is the teardrop I built, and this is an old sticker from when the YouTube name was still Teardrop Tripping. I need to get a new one made. But I built this. This is our 10th summer of camping in it, and I built it. It's just strictly plywood, just a few sheets of plywood, and it's had some little uh-ohs here and there because, like I said, this is the 10th summer of camping. But we did just put a new top on it. I ordered this from a place called Lookout Mountain Tarp in Coleman, Alabama. Sent them my measurements, told them what I wanted. They shipped it to me. Very, very reasonable. But I put these little turn buckles on it. I think they're called DOT turn snaps or something like that. They offered those. I put a longer tongue on to put a box on that I've yet, after 10 years, still haven't put on. And I keep saying I'm going to, but then I think, no, I'm going to repaint the frame first and do some work. And but nothing's made up in here. But you can see we got some shelves, cabinets and shelves in there. It is a convertible, so we can sleep under the stars. We got us a little light there. Got little door pockets in each door we keep our phones and stuff in. The most expensive thing about this was the door hardware, the windows, the light, the hinges, and all that kind of stuff. At the time, what, babe?
On the screen.
Oh, Shannon says I got to show you the screen. You see it just unsnaps. I'll just take this corner off. But you can see that we got a little condensation under there, but that'll dry out on the drive home. But you can see we got no seam mesh here. And so, matter of fact, I ought to just roll that top off and let it air out a little while we're getting breakfast ready. But we got a little pop-up gazebo that we put over. This is the kitchen galley area. It is a mess right now because we've been living out of it all weekend. But you can see I've got some little drawers and shelves and things and a little storage underneath. We have these tables and our chairs and everything that we bring. So, it works out very well. I've got some pictures I'll put up of this thing lit up at night. But we've got these lights that I bought. They had these at Home Depot on clearance. And when I bought them, they run off of the little battery. I just stack it up in the corner there. And those things on low will burn all night long. We usually don't keep them on all night. We keep these on at night, and they give plenty of light if you need to get up in the middle of the night and run to the restroom or whatever. But that's our little teardrop setup. It's you can see around the bottom of the door there, it's beginning to need a little bit of rework on a lot of the stuff, but it is 10 years old. We've traveled with this thing from the Gulf of Mexico to the Great Lakes and the mountains of Virginia, well, to the plains of Missouri. And
has this been to the Atlantic yet?
No, this hasn't been to the Atlantic. And we got this bike rack, of course, sets up. We haul our bikes here between the truck This is a Swagman, and it extends out. I wouldn't want to haul a heavy camper. I don't remember what the weight was on it, but guys, this camper fully loaded, you can pick it up and move it around pretty easy. Like I said, it's about 5.5 sheets of 3/4 inch plywood, and then I just brushed on the fiberglass resin, and it's held up well. To roll this top back, you just simply snap it loose. I leave these two just because it's over the shelf anyway, so, but I leave those two. It all the way back. Okay. Now let's just leave it like that. But you can see, I mean, we slept in there last night and we got a little bit of condensation, so we're gonna let it dry out. But it, with 2 people in there, it stays, body heat, everything, it stays very warm at night. We've slept in it down in the 40s. Never had any need for auxiliary heat. But if you was going to go much cooler than that, you would probably want to, yes, ma'am. We typically just do the warm weather camping. I'll camp in it some during the winter. Just go on a truck camping trip with some of my buddies or whatever. But anyway, that's our little teardrop setup.